So I recently rewatched Transformers 1 and I think we can all agree that the bond between Orion Pax and D16 is the best part of the movie. And it shows Orion Pax and D16's profound and painful tragedy, and it just shows how two different people can go down such a different path but start out as the best of friends and even brothers. They're both in the same boat. They're both cogless miners on Cybertron, and they don't really have anything to their name. Orion is filled with optimism and just wants to explore, but also knows that there's so much more than just being a miner. But he often tests the patience of D16, who is more cautious and wants to stick to the rules. From the very beginning, you can tell that whenever these moments come up, you can tell that there is something there that just feels off, but they're still brothers nonetheless. Literally, like they said themselves in the movie, they have each other's back. However, that all changes when they journey to the planet's surface to find the matrix of leadership and uncover the devastating truth of their society's corruption. They learn that Sentinel betrayed the Primes and conspired with Cybertron's enemies, the Quintessons. Not only that, but he took all the cogs from the Transformers that are miners, and that's not supposed to happen, as they're literally supposed to be born with that. That's like ripping out a human's heart. Bumblebee literally says that Sentinel can't be that evil, but in reality, he actually is that evil. This revelation shocks Orion and the others, but it practically breaks and shatters D16. His faith in the system is just gone, and it fuels his resentment and desire for vengeance. And while Orion wants to bring Sentinel to justice, he wants everyone to know the truth about what happened. But this is where D16 diverges from Orion, and he says he wants to kill Sentinel. Once they get their cogs, everything changes. D16 practically embraces becoming a Transformer and relishes in his new power. He doesn't back down anymore, easily beating Starscream and gaining the trust and respect of the High Guard, who eventually become the Decepticons. All of this culminates into when D16 is about to kill Sentinel, but Orion jumps in the way as he doesn't want his friend to fall down the darker path more than he already has. And this results in D16 accidentally shooting and killing Orion, but as he's dying, he holds his friend over the abyss and says that he's done saving him. And as he drops his friend, his eyes turn red, and as Orion falls into the depths of Cybertron, he gains the matrix of leadership and becomes Optimus. But at the same time, D16 rips Sentinel in half and becomes Megatron. Both becoming the true characters that they're supposed to be, but on opposite sides at the same exact time. Once Optimus comes back, he fights Megatron and eventually defeats him and the other High Guard members. He banishes them from Iacon, and Optimus and the other miners become the Autobots, and Megatron and the remaining High Guard become the Decepticons. Transformers 1 is a goated movie. If you somehow don't think that this tragic downfall between brothers isn't well written, you're fucking crazy.